So the Pegasus boots have two uses. The first is running fast. The second is ramming into stuff, mainly trees that'll drop stuff like apples or rupees. But there's one place where it's necessary for story progression. There's a library where we can knock off a book from a top shelf. This book will be necessary for progressing the story. It's not used that often, but it's pretty important. The Book of Mudora. It is both a translation book of ancient Hylian text, and aside from the 4 story uses in the game, we won't see this book again until we get our hands on it in 2011. Jokes and theories aside, we need the book to read an inscription that gets us into the next palace. And you might recognize the next palace because we see it in the most recent Zelda game taking place centuries after this one. The final dungeon is all the way up in Death Mountain. After helping an old man get back to his home, he gives you a magic mirror saying that you'll need it if we accidentally wander into a magical transporter, which we actually do, and we need to do it in order to get to the Tower of Hera, the location of the final pendant. These magical teleporters take you to the Dark World. However, this is how many people accidentally wandered into here and vanished, and whenever someone wanders into here, they take a monstrous appearance that reflects their heart. That's why this guy looks like a horned beast, and this guy looks like Kirby. The more evil your heart is, the more monstrous you look. Which is why seeing Link in the form of a pink bunny after exiting the portal will always be hilarious, especially considering when he killed so many innocent soldiers who attacked him. I mean, sure, they were hypnotized, but it doesn't matter. He's a cute bunny now. Anyways, Link uses the mirror to get to the tower and reaches the top after getting the Moon Pearl. This item will stop him from turning into a bunny if he ever re-enters the Dark World. Link defeats the boss of the Tower of Hera, gets the final pendant, and makes his way through a forest filled with fake Master Swords. That is, until he reaches the real one. While Link unlocks the Master Sword through the pendants in the Book of Mudora, Zelda gets kidnapped and taken to Hyrule Castle. So we make our way there, scale the castle until we reach Aghanim at the top. By the time we get there though, it's too late as Zelda's already in the middle of being transported. After seeing Zelda vanish before our eyes, we face Aghanim and play the first ever game of Deathman's Volley. It's an attack in the Zelda series where it's basically a game of volleyball. That's all you really need to know. Rather than admitting defeat, however, he drags us both into the Dark World where Sir Hasrala speaks through us through the Void, instructing us to free the 7 maidens from the 7 dark palaces. While Link does that, I think now's a good time to talk to all of you about the game's mechanics, as well as the new things that this game introduced to the franchise.